Forex Daybreak podcast, where we trade the Forex market with you. Entry, target, exit, and stop loss levels are covered when we walk you through every trade made in the show. 5% of Forex traders are profitable, and you can be among the winners. If you wish to find out profitable trade signals in the Forex market, Forex Daybreak is the show for you. Now, let's begin today's episode.
Good morning and welcome to episode 75. Forex pairs in this episode are Euro-USD. We have slight revision made on the charts and we are possibly seeing an ending diagonal pattern on this pair. We also take a look at dollar-yen. We have a trade setup made to the downside on dollar-yen. And we look at pound-yen and other pound pairs. And we will look trading opportunities on these pound pairs. It is recommended that you will learn to read the market yourself and not just blindly enter trades based on my signals or from any other signal provider. I will not take responsibility from your trading losses or credit from your profits. Okay, that said, let's start this episode. First up is Euro-USD. So yesterday we had quite volatile moves up and down and ended up more or less on the same spot that the market opened. Price now 106.365, and yesterday I was drawing or forecasting an expanded flat corrective form on this position. I was viewing this recent decline as a B wave, but have since made a revision on the chart, and now it looks or is one possibility that this recent decline and price action is forming an ending diagonal triangle in this fifth wave position. So yesterday my view was that we had already ended the first wave of this third wave, but now I'm inclining more towards the ending diagonal scenario. So let's draw it here. Let's draw the whole structure. There's a slightly revision on the third wave as well. So let's start from the 114.94 high again. Here we can see the first wave down to 113.05, a small second wave 113.86, and now a very large third wave. We have a big corrective phase on the middle, all the way down to 107.07. That would be the end of the third wave. Then we have sideways correction as wave 4 up to 108.3 peak, and now this last downwards move overlapping decline might be forming an ending diagonal triangle. So we can draw it here. We have now first two waves now are possibly forming the third. Then we would see a wedge-shaped formation down to wave 5 and then a strong move to the upside for the corrective wave 2, which would then start a larger corrective phase on this pair. So we would see ultimately a wedge-shaped triangle formation on this fifth wave position, and these are ending patterns. Ending diagonal is very reliable pattern and opens up a very good trading opportunity. You just need to have a little bit patience to wait till the end. There's no point in trading until this pattern is finished if this analysis is correct. So this is what I'm expecting now. So let's see if the price action confirms this analysis. If we continue lower still and start to approach 105, 106 zero level, or even go down to 105 handle, then this analysis is not correct. But in my opinion, the price action, which is very overlapping now, very volatile and choppy, is looking towards some sort of ending pattern and ending phase on this decline. Also the momentum indicator, the MACD I have on my chart, is confirming, is telling us that there is a fading momentum, and we've had new lows on the price, but no new lows, actually new highs or upwards diverging momentum. So this is also a strong signal. This can take time when these patterns form, but I won't trade this pair until I have some confirmation of the pattern that we are now in. If this is only a smaller correction on the way down, then we should expect more downside, but the price action and the overlap of the waves and combined with the fading momentum, these are strong signals that we can expect a reversal soon and an upwards move on Euro USD. Alright, let's move on to dollar yen, and we have declined on dollar yen further. Price now 122.74, and I have actually stop order here just below these recent lows. 122.6 I think was the sell stop order, and stop loss around 123. So we are going to try to trade this pair to the downside. I have my Fibonacci expansion tool on the chart, and we have a target, I think, around 100% Fibonacci expansion level, 122, 135. And let's see, once the trade kicks in, how strong is the decline. Maybe we can expect even 161.8% expansion levels to be reached. So this is at 121.45. So a trading opportunity on dollar yen. Let's see how this turns out today. We can draw out a little bit of this expected corrective wave. So like I talked about yesterday, we can expect at least a small 3-wave pullback on this pair, because we have a completed 5-way structure from this B-wave low of 120.015. So we can expect at least a 3-way structure, and we have now seen the first 2 waves of this, so A and B, and now we can expect a 5-way structure, maybe towards the 100% Fibonacci expansion level, or even lower towards the 161.8% Fibonacci expansion level. So one of those are my targets. First take profit level, I think, is maybe wise to put on the 100% level. If you cannot monitor your charts all the time, it's best to make more conservative target than risk of losing the whole trade. But if you can monitor your charts multiple times a day, you can perhaps move your take profit level once we see this C wave continue downwards. All right, let's see quickly pound dollar. We have seen very strong decline for the past couple of days. Actually, this started on Friday. From the high of 153.35, we see a strong move downwards, and we can trade this pair once we see a 5-way structure and a larger correction. So let's draw here what we can expect. So 153.35 high, we might be forming now the 5th wave, perhaps have even finished the first smaller 5-way structure, and perhaps can now expect a 3-wave pullback. So once we see this 3-wave pullback, we can then enter short once we see the next decline starting, and trade the next 5-way structure to the downside. So let's keep an eye on pound dollar, also other pound pairs, for pound weakness and continuation of this decline. And on that note, let's briefly check euro pound. We have also a trade, and this pair is confirming the view that we have finished the B wave of this correction. the nature of this last decline from the high of 07196 is corrective in my opinion, and next move I'm expecting is to the upside a large 5-way structure towards 072 level, and which may have started yesterday. So I have a buy stop order here, and it is at 0.738 I think. Stop loss for that 0.70 flat, and take profit around 0.72. So I'm expecting this 5-way structure to reach at least at the previous A-wave peak or a little bit higher. So 0.72 is quite nice round take profit level for this pair. Let's see pound yen. Pound yen has declined very rapidly from the high of 188.78. We can see now a completed or near completed 5-way structure. This is a very strong signal that we have now formed the intermediate wave X, or at least a smaller corrective phase, minor degree correction. So in my wave count, this is a wave Y of minor degree. So here we can see wave W, wave X, and now that is not visible on the chart, wave Y. So at least we can expect a 5-3-5, perhaps a 3-wave structure as another X wave, or then another possibility that we have started the next intermediate wave degree move lower. So wave wave Y of intermediate wave degree to the downside, and then we can expect a very large 3-wave structure to be formed to the downside, and we can expect this to reach below 180 levels eventually. But now we have a strong decline from the 188.78 high, a 5-way structure now completed or still forming, and we can expect a 3-wave pullback maybe towards the previous 4th wave or near this channel trend line which I have on my chart. So somewhere near 187 perhaps this pullback can be expected to reach, and after that we can enter short and trade the next 5-wave structure to the downside. So let's keep an eye on the pound pairs, pound yen, also pound dollar, euro pound. We already have a trade setup going on, but these two other pound pairs, we can expect a lot more pound weakness on the coming weeks and months. Okay, that's all for today's episode. Visit the show notes at forexdaybreak.com/75, and let me remind you again that you can get this video analysis, daily trading signals, and access to my trading system when you subscribe to my basic membership. Membership fee is only $10 a month, and I have a 14-day free trial for you to test out my service. You can cancel with one click, so this is truly a risk-free offer. Go to forexdaybreak.com/basic right now and sign up. More trades tomorrow, happy trading, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for your interest in Forex Daybreak Daily Podcast. If you like this show, we hope you'll visit our website, www.forexdaybreak.com. Be sure to check the show notes on our website for this episode. Join us next time for another episode of Forex Daybreak.